So I've had this idea for games for a while to basically treat them like I'm going to the movies. Like, is it worth playing one time or for one night? Do you get enough value through the experience that it would be, quote, worth it, unquote? Now, this is kind of a test run for this idea, as I used to play an insane amount of Overwatch and I absolutely loved it. I was good, not great at the game. Once upon a time, I was a Master Zen player during the dive meta circa 2017. But my glory days have long passed, and my aim was never that good anyway on mouse and key, as I played on a controller for most of my life. And my M&K aim is suspect to say the least, so we'll see how this goes. I also picked Overwatch because I wondered if the game would be better in short doses, as I used to play it all the time, but stopped because of the inconsistency of games and toxicity at times. Like, I legit don't have time for that anymore because my responsibilities are way higher now, and my time to game is much more sacred now than it was then. So, did I have fun? Was it worth it? Well, let's see. First things first, there is now a ban system, and I am so thrown off by this. I got tank, so I wanted to play Winston because I knew I would at least be okay here. So I banned Sim because of this, and Reaper, lol. Kind of feels like 2016 again there. Two of my teammates banned Orisa, so I supported that. But luckily we got Nepal, so I felt good with this as I actually knew the map. Winston has a lot of health now, and a secondary shot. All of this kind of throwing me off, but otherwise it seems the same. Now I understand I've not played the game in a long time, but it initially placed me in a silver lobby, and that tells me a couple of things. One, the game has no idea where to place me because I haven't played in forever. Or two, maybe the skill floor of the game is raised a lot. Or maybe it's just the generic place you get put, and I'd rank up quicker if I did well, maybe. I think it's probably the last one, because I feel like I would still be better than that on all roles, but there's no way I would rank anywhere near where I was previously. Now to the game. I am all over the place at the beginning of this match, but we end up winning this first fight because we don't feed face. And you'll notice I'm able to jump to both save myself and our Mercy a couple times here. Really, my main job is to make sure that I don't face tank too much damage. I don't want to feed their ults. And then when I have the opportunity, I make sure I try to split up their team. And you can see here, just kind of try to disrupt and isolate kills while making it difficult for them to heal. But I just am repeatedly feeding into those sleep darts. I feel like a good Winston counters an Ana, and bad Winstons are countered by Ana. And I think that's great game design, and you can kind of figure out where I'm at right now. Our Cassidy is a wild man, though. They're really feeling themselves right now, and I respect the hell out of that. I should have actually died here, but oh well. This is fun. I love that my aim being all over the place is okay. I think the danger of me playing a game like this again, though, is it instantly wakes a competitive itch that maybe has been buried for a while. This was honestly the easiest cleanup. This is what I was talking about before when you just split teams off. I also had no idea there was a perk system, so that's fun. Seems like an interesting way to balance and add more layers to the game. You know, I had a little rough primal here, but that's okay. I love Winston. He's always been so fun to play as a tank. My aim is on point here, just thriving. And for some reason, they give us a point for free. And really, the only reason I'm doing okay here is I'm just not feeding face into their Bastion and Roadhog. And they're also not, I don't know why their Bastion's not just looking for me. I think, really, one thing I'm still okay at is just bailing. It's really important in a game like this so you don't stay longer than you need to. So even though my mechanics are not great, right, I'm just not pointlessly dying. This really isn't the point, though. Is this fun? Yeah, it is. I wonder if I would have felt the same way on the other team, though. Because even though I'm not very good anymore, I do still think I'm better than what this rank is. And did I get a pointless confidence boost by them saying tank diff? Yes. Yes, I absolutely did. But really, here's the 30-second takeaway. Overwatch is as smooth as ever. The game mechanics and the characters are so unique and wonderful. I enjoy that they've tried to add perks or like things to level up in-game. Almost ties it more into the MOBA concepts hero shooters were inspired by. Really, the bones of Overwatch are so good. I find it hard to believe how they fumbled the bag over the years, even if the game is still big, if that makes sense. So I guess the point is, would I buy a ticket to the movies to play Overwatch? Yes. Yes, I would. I can very much picture myself playing this with some friends on occasion. I don't think I'll ever grind a game like I did in the past. I'm not even sure I would want to, with all the excellent single-player games that have released over the past few years. But my one game of Overwatch in 2026 was a lot of fun. Also, I did end up playing another game after this, and I was DPS, and it went very poorly, so my initial thoughts on different roles and different game outcomes still stand. Regardless, though, one game of Overwatch in 2026, worth it.